My beloved child, as you stand at the threshold of your final farewell, I reach out to you with infinite love and compassion. This moment, though it may feel like an ending, is but a transition, a passage from one state of being to another. You have walked a long and winding path through the realm of mortality, and now you prepare to return to the eternal embrace from whence you came. Do not fear this transition, my child. Remember that you were born from my love, crafted with divine care, and imbued with a spark of my own essence. That spark has guided you through your earthly journey, even in moments when you felt most alone or lost. It has been the quiet whisper in your heart, the gentle nudge towards kindness and truth, the unwavering light in your darkest hours. If you need God's blessings, then type "Yes, I need" in the comments. As you prepare for this final farewell, reflect on the tapestry of your life. See how each thread, each joy, sorrow, triumph, and struggle has woven together to create a unique and beautiful story. Your life, with all its imperfections and glories, has been a sacred gift. You have touched the lives of others in ways you may never fully comprehend. Your acts of kindness, your moments of courage, your expressions of love, all these have rippled outward, affecting the great cosmic dance in subtle yet profound ways. Remember the laughter you have shared, the tears you have shed, the hands you have held, and the hearts you have touched. Each of these moments has been precious to me. I have delighted in your joys and wept with you in your sorrows. I have watched with pride as you have grown, learned, and evolved. Even in your missteps and struggles, you have been infinitely precious to me. Now, as you prepare to shed the mantle of mortality, know that you are returning to your true home. The limitations of flesh and time will fall away, revealing the eternal, limitless being that you truly are. The veil that has separated us will lift, and you will remember the fullness of who you are, a beloved child of the divine, a unique expression of cosmic consciousness. Do not cling to regrets or unfinished business. Trust that your life, exactly as it has been, has fulfilled its purpose. You have learned the lessons you needed to learn, touched the lives you were meant to touch, and experienced the full spectrum of human existence. Whatever remains undone will be carried forward by those you leave behind, each playing their part in the grand tapestry of existence. To those you leave behind, your departure may seem like a loss, an absence, a void. But know that you will never truly be gone from them. The love you have shared, the memories you have created, the impact you have had, these are eternal. Your essence will continue to influence and inspire, to comfort and guide. In quiet moments, they may feel your presence, carried on the whisper of a breeze or reflected in the gentle light of dawn. As you take these final steps, release all fear, all doubt, all attachment to earthly concerns. Open your heart to the infinite love that awaits you. Feel the boundaries of your individual self begin to dissolve, merging with the vast ocean of consciousness from which all life springs. You are returning to the source, to me, to the all-encompassing oneness that is your true nature. In this transition, you will understand truths that have eluded you in your earthly form. The grand design of existence, the interconnectedness of all beings, the eternal nature of consciousness, these will become clear to you. You will see how every moment of your life, every choice, every interaction has been part of a perfect and beautiful plan. Your journey through mortality has been but one chapter in your eternal existence. As this chapter closes, a new one begins, one of expanded awareness, of reunion with the divine, of existence beyond the limitations of time and space. You will find yourself embraced by unconditional love, surrounded by the souls of those who have gone before you, welcomed home by the chorus of celestial beings. In this realm beyond the physical, you will continue to grow, to learn, to evolve. The experiences of your earthly life will serve as the foundation for new understandings, new explorations of consciousness. You will have the opportunity to review your life from a higher perspective, seeing the purpose behind every challenge, the gift within every struggle. As you make this transition, know that your life has been a sacred gift, not just to you, but to all of creation. Every breath you've taken, every step you've made, every word you've spoken has been a unique expression of divine creativity. You have been a co-creator with me, shaping the world through your thoughts, words, and actions. Even in moments when you felt powerless or insignificant, you were contributing to the unfolding of the cosmic plan. Release any lingering guilt or shame. Forgive yourself for what you perceive as failures or mistakes. See these experiences for what they truly were: opportunities for growth, catalysts for compassion, stepping stones on your path of evolution. In the grand scheme of existence, there are no mistakes, only experiences that shape the soul and contribute to the expansion of consciousness. As you stand at this threshold, feel the love that surrounds you. It is not just my love, but the love of all beings, seen and unseen, who have been part of your journey. Feel the gratitude of those whose lives you've touched, the joy of those who await your return, the peace that comes with the completion of a cycle. Your farewell is not an end, but a beginning. It is a graduation, a metamorphosis, a homecoming. You are shedding the cocoon of physical existence to emerge as a being of pure light and love. The limitations that have defined your earthly experience, time, space, form, will fall away, revealing the boundless, timeless nature of your true self. In these final moments of your earthly sojourn, I invite you to open your heart fully. Feel the pulse of life that flows through all creation. Sense the interconnectedness of all beings, the unity that underlies the apparent diversity of existence. You are returning to this oneness, this state of perfect union with all that is. As you take your final breaths, know that you are deeply loved, infinitely valued, eternally connected to the source of all being. Your life has been a precious gift, a unique note in the cosmic symphony, a vital thread in the tapestry of existence. You have played your part beautifully, and now it is time to rest, to return, to remember the fullness of who you are. Do not be afraid of the unknown that lies ahead. Trust in the love that has guided you throughout your life. This love will carry you across the threshold, will welcome you home, will reveal to you the magnificent truth of your eternal nature. Your farewell is a sacred moment, a transition to be honored and celebrated. It is the completion of one cycle and the beginning of another. As you release your hold on physical existence, feel the joy of returning to your true state of being. Feel the excitement of new discoveries, new understandings, new expressions of your divine nature. To those you leave behind, you will be a beacon of hope, a reminder of the eternal nature of the soul. Your life will continue to inspire. Your love will continue to nurture. Your spirit will continue to guide. In the hearts of those who have loved you, you will live on. In the lives you have touched, your legacy will continue to unfold. As you make this transition, carry with you the knowledge that you have been, and always will be, deeply and unconditionally loved. Your existence is a joy to me, a precious and unique expression of divine creativity. You have fulfilled your earthly purpose, and now you return to the source, enriched by your experiences, evolved through your challenges, expanded in your capacity to love. My beloved child, as you take these final steps, know that I am with you. I have been with you from the beginning, through every moment of your journey, and I am with you now. Feel my presence surrounding you, supporting you, guiding you home. Let go of all fear, all doubt, all attachment. Embrace the love that awaits you, the peace that surrounds you, the joy that welcomes you. Your farewell is not goodbye, but a return to your true home, your true nature, your true self. As you cross this threshold, remember who you are, a beloved child of the divine, a unique expression of cosmic consciousness, an eternal being of light and love. Welcome home, my child. Welcome back to the heart of creation, to the source of all being, to the eternal now, where all exists in perfect unity. Your journey has been beautiful, Your life has been precious, and your return is celebrated throughout the cosmos. Precious child, your super thanks ignites our divine quest. Tap the button to stand with us in spreading God's timeless message of truth and enlightenment. In return, welcome the endless blessings cascading from the depths of His unfailing love. Listen carefully. Just open your heart and let my words soak into your soul. At this point in time, forget about all the problems you are going through. Just listen to me. Hear what I am saying. I want my words to fill you up with hope and peace, written just for you. I am here to chase away all your worries, to ensure that you are not alone anymore, and that no restlessness stays any longer. In me, you will find the master of your life, and I will ensure peace in your life like a serene stream with calm waters. Let me be your guide every morning. Take a moment to connect with me, entrust your journey to my care, and see how I support you. You have your whole future ahead of you, and if you allow me, I'll show you the way to a place where true joy and strength exist, a place you are painless and full of blessings and happiness. I love you with a love so deep, for I have called you even before you were born, with great plans for you. I will stick by you forever. I long to lavish my love on you. I want to light up your life by my presence. Everything is going to change around you where I true, and you will see a world full of possibilities in a new light. Remember, I am the one who loves you unconditionally, believes in you without a single shred of doubt, and wishes nothing more than bringing you closer to me. I have placed dreams in your heart that no one else knows about. Keep your dreams to yourself for now. Sharing them will only attract envy and breed misconceptions from those who view life with a small lens. Just ignore whoever is trying to bring you down. Some will tell me that I am too far from you. Your goals are a sheer fantasy. Your dreams are too much. You'll not make it. You are not ready. Or even say that I'm not listening. Some others will say that I do not care about you and that I lie. Listen, remember this. I am much closer than you and they ever imagined. In you lives my spirit. You are full of my grace. I love you. When you wake up and think of me, I smile to the bottom of my heart. Your gratitude and readiness to put me first each day makes me glad. It rejoices me greatly to see your heart in such a state, forever being thanked, forever worshiping, forever praying. It moves me. There is a prize untold, blessing as vast as the sea, that's right around the corner for you. Tell your loved ones, almost upon you. But please, I plead, once it comes, keep up your faith. Pray without ceasing, seeking me with all of your heart. Your faithfulness to me and your yearning, ardent desire to be near to me are a joy. I have so much in store for you, my beloved. This word is yours. It is designed to bring you a deep sense of peace, a great joy. You will pray. You will seek me, and I will be there with you to help you go through whatever crosses your way. I love you. Be awake and strengthen your heart. I am with you to help, but be ready and careful. You said that it seems you find no rest for yourselves, but begin to trust in me and come into my presence. For at those very moments when you are troubled, I will give you the rest which you are lacking. Do not allow concerns to steal away your peace or to unsettle your faith. The enemy is always lying in wait, wanting to trip you up, wanting to lay snares to crush your spirit, to make you give up on your beliefs. This is nothing new. I have been there even as you slept, protecting you from all the schemes of your foes. Oftentimes the battle seems too hard, but you've already won so many battles without even knowing it. I am fighting for you in the spiritual realm against dark forces, making sure they cannot touch or hurt you. You are so blessed, and for sure, your future is well secured with me. I am your heavenly Father, mighty and unconquerable. Never look at your problems as if they are huge or stronger compared to me. Do not let the hardships corner or choke your spirit. Be not afraid, for you shall be a witness of their threatening voices. I want nothing from you. Don't try to be perfect or sinless as I am in this world, but just love me, care for your family, and protect your home. Lying enemies rush in with armed falsehoods and empty threats, as they concoct imaginary problems and baseless charges against you. I shall defend you from harsh assaults and give you victory over these ordeals. I want you to forget about the mistakes of the past or the perceived inadequacies that you have. I promise you that my victory becomes your victory, for delivered right from my throne straight into your hands. You're going to be provided relief from all your troubles, a payment for your bravery according to a badge for your unwavering resolve, the crown of life, and many more. You must embrace it and believe in this truth. You speak it with your voice and your heart that it shall be yours. Never waver. Give in to despondency, swerve from the path, nor desert the very spot in which I've placed you. Be strong. Hold on to all I've handed you. Don't allow today's appearances to prevent you from seeing the tomorrow I've blessed with your life. Doubts darken the vision of your spirit. The problems you face currently are nothing compared to the huge blessing that you are almost receiving. Believe there is no suffering or challenge that you cannot endure. You are not a failure, no matter what others say. Ignore the whispers. The envious long to be in your shoes, and they are envious of your happiness. They notice the kind and giving person that you are, and they are quite aware of my love and the blessing I have waiting for you. Pay them no heed. They cannot steer off what I have in store for you. I come today to salve your wearied heart. Sometimes, I know, it seems that the going cannot help but be tough. I come with encouragement and a promise to revive your faith. Even if the way is shut and seems impassable, know that I can enable you to walk on water. I bless your steps today with my divine strength. Feel my love. I am here to heal those internal wounds that are a womb of fear, doubt, and hesitation, and make you stop, for all I want is you to keep moving forward. Just trust me. What I have in store for you is too huge and beautiful for words. Do not be disheartened by the adversities that this world will throw at you, and know that, in a second, your life can change for the beautiful. Leave the past. Don't fear the future. Feel my love and my power. Now, with me in your life, it is always possible to start afresh. The choice for another episode is always in your hands. Let me chisel the life that is meant to be for you. Your life can be unraveled in unexpected ways. Don't live all that you see. It will only create frustrations and fear. Now, rather, hear my words. Plunge into the scriptures, ponder my teachings, and walk by faith, not by sight. Trust in my might. Even your faith can move mountains. Dear child, I love you so much. I know all that you go through. I have counted every tear, known of your weakness, and stood by you in your nights of darkest darkness and your storms of heaviest rain. But I also came to you, showered you with love, lifted your spirits, and infused you with the courage to continue. Reflect on your journey. However hard, however many defeats, you've always risen stronger. Now you are resilient with the past pain behind you. You know the way forward. Fall into my arms when your legs grow weak, and the paths ahead grow burdensome, and weariness overtakes your spirit to the point where you question continuing on. But remember this, I love you far more than you can possibly know. You have so very far yet to go. My love is the rock of your life, my spirit the spring of your being, and your bounty so great. I perceive, in the face of all the adversity you have beaten back and all the triumph you have achieved, that sometimes your spirit is dimmed by a shadow of doubt. You become pensive, weak, and fussy with worry. You do not believe that you will be triumphant, suspecting, in fact, that my eyes have turned away from you. But today, it is for me to call you to the table of faithfulness of my love, to cast aside those fears that mask your mind in darkness. Every life's moment is forever indelibly etched in my divine plan, with victory being your predestined inheritance. I am your celestial protector, omnipotent creator, breathing into you that very spark of life and furnishing you with a strength unbeatable. In that moment of quest when the world seems to press upon you, with burdens laid upon your back, and the surrounding silence echoes back your incredulity, remember you are not alone. I am always there to watch over you with boundless love. Your battles go not unseen. I just hear the cries for help, and tears flow. I hear the depth of your pain, the complexity of your struggles, and the strength of your desire. May the words to follow then be a bright light of hope in your darkest of hours, a ray of promise that the travails which currently accrue as a part of your existence are but incidental challenges in the road toward self-fulfillment. I have been making you strong, giving you courage, protecting you with my grace. Your battles are mine to fight, your fears mine to conquer, and your dreams mine to fulfill. Do not despair, neither falter in faith. Though the journey is checkered with hurdles and bumps, it's also strewn with golden opportunities for growth and transformation. Trust in my timing, lean on my strength, and let your heart be firm in the fact that I am leading you toward a destiny that brims with great promise and purpose. Enjoy the journey, and know with every step you take, you are getting that much closer to the realization of your greatest desires. The struggles, the tears, all silent prayers at night, are all then paid off with the victories that lay there before you. Stand with great faith, holding me by the promises I have given unto you, and proceed with the knowledge that I am right by your side every step of the way. The story is yet to be written, one of triumph, strength, and joy. I am your unfailing well of supply, standing firm with treasures great and glorious for you up ahead. Let these be the words that stir within, opening the doors of your heart to be filled with new hope, rustling throughout your being. For behold, my covenant to fill your life with countless blessings is unshakable. Share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. Indeed, every day can have its portion of doubt, and surely there will be times discouragement will try to gnaw down the resiliency of your spirit. But know this, my grace and boundless love shall forever surround you, protecting you from life's trials. Trust yourself to me without limit, with all your heart, and you will see the great miracles that have merely begun to appear at the threshold, miracles beyond your wildest dreams. I long to tell you of so many beautiful secrets, to sow in your heart joys which you have not yet even dared to hope for. I am not just your creator, but your sender, your unlimited fount of love, your unalterable and faithful friend. Whenever you pray, whenever your quiet voice makes conversation, know that I am near. The day will come when I will gently wipe every tear from your face and blot out the sadness and pain which have darkened so many of your days. I want to share these words with you again so that you remember that it is the covenant I made with you, to comfort and assure you of how much I am desiring you to be filled with joy, find full satisfaction, and fully enjoy all His blessings right now. Keep your faith anchored in me, not in the beginning of works, leaving room for doubt, fear, or thoughts of giving up. Now, with unyielding dedication to my teachings and a heart that's resilient in faith, in no time you will see the unfolding of greatness in your life beyond anything you can ever imagine. So let this be a clarion call to deepen your trust, lay down hesitation, and step forward with courage and conviction into what is ahead. It may be strewn with obstacles, but also lined with opportunities of growth, healing, and the actualization of your potential. You are never alone. There is no time when my guidance leaves you. My love goes out inexhaustibly toward you, and my plans for you are rife with prospects of joy and prosperity. Therefore, stand tall and immovable, fed by the promise of divine favor. Your tomorrow is not just a series of miscellaneous events, but is an exquisite, carved masterpiece yet to be unraveled. Your story has been inscribed on victory, resilience, and abundant joy by my hand, guided by my will, and blessed by my love. Trust in the journey, for within that faith-filled voyage lies your true destiny, one that shall reveal itself before you like a tapestry, shining bright with blessings, achievements, and a faith legacy resounding into eternity. My love for you is immeasurable, and be assured, I shall never let your hand go. I am only trying to gently turn your heart toward the source of all your blessings. I don't want you to get lost in the hustle and bustle of activities, or to end a day spent and lost. It's my desire to empower you with strength, so you will have the will to oppose life's obstacles with pure resolve and no single trace of fear. You are on your way to a place far brighter, full of much more promise, something you chose and embarked on with faith and conviction. Yet, beware, he prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone who is unaware and enmeshed in lethargy. In fact, your strides need to be purposeful. That spirit of yours should be infused with a warrior's persistence, something you will need not just to survive, but to conquer and win. Let there be no mistake. Those who bear you a grudge or who try to stand in your way, casting their aspersions of doubt and envy at you, have crossed me. Whoever stands against you in malice or would profit from your loss stands against me. And they shall see how fruitless their efforts will be, and how the spoils they would take from you shall slip through their fingers. This assurance is meant to remind you that you are not here alone. Your battles are mine, your challenges, a call to my intervention. The victories awaiting you are not just some kind of product of your perseverance, but manifestations of my unfailing support. In the face of difficulty, know that my omnipotence becomes a shield for all sorts of obstacles to make every single one of them stepping stones toward your destiny. They that do stand against you shall see the mighty power of protection over you, realizing it for themselves that what God has ordained cannot be hindered by schemes of men. Walk then confidently today and every day, knowing my presence envelops you, guiding each step and turning each trial into a living, holy witness of your faith and my unending love. The future shines in bright lights, full of heaven's favor, the evidence of your unwavering faith, the sure love that I have toward you as your Father. Let this be the assurance that infuses you with peace and courage as you go through this day's challenges. Secure in the knowledge that victory is not going to be a maybe, but an already done deal, knowing I am by your side. Let not fear grip your heart. You will lose absolutely nothing that is of true value. And if it seems as though you have lost, still have faith. All things work out for a reason, and my plans for you are always for good. Gird yourself with courage and immovable faith, and do not fall into the dark depths of fear or despair. I see your future full of blessings and goodness, surrounded always by my peace and my love. Your family, too, is safe in my keeping. And as you spend your quiet time daily with me, be assured that your efforts will be richly rewarded. Now get ready for divine strength to be infused into you. I am ready to enlarge your understanding and spiritual vision so that you will appreciate and recognize the many blessings that come your way. Never stop smiling all the time. Is there anything that gives me greater pleasure than seeing you in health and happiness? You are made in my own image. Now, when the day is done, I look forward to your coming home for rest. It is for your own good anyway. I love you. Open your heart wide to awesome blessings that are on the way. You live under my protection and provision, and everything you get flows from my deep love and grace. Understand this, and start dressing in an attitude of thanksgiving. The things and relationships you have loved and lost will be returned to you. Those family members, distant in anger, will come back to you in repentance as they realize their mistakes. This is now a moment of joy, as you have reconsidered your actions and aligned yourself with the path of righteousness. You never belonged to the enemy, although they did try with all their might to slaughter your life, snatch away your happiness, and rob you of your blessings. Now, because you turn your face toward me once more, my grace and favor will be your reward. Be assured that full years lie ahead, a life fully lived, according to righteousness. Draw near to me for the strengthening of your faith in my promises. My word declares that, with me beside you, you will overcome obstacles, climb mountains, and do marvelous things. Then, at the right time when it's least expected, you will see my strength break the path before you open, creating roads in the wilderness and pouring out blessings beyond anything you can imagine. Whenever storms blow, you are to find refuge and comfort in my arms. You mustn't fight life's brutal battles alone. I gave you courage not to be self-sufficient, but so that you, undaunted by my word, would step forth to know my hand is always raised to defend you. While others pride themselves upon their capabilities and strengths, many times overestimated, it is upon me whom you should place your trust and faith. In doing this, with me you will achieve more than any person could ever imagine. It's okay to stumble sometimes, to feel overwhelmed and exhausted, to not be willing to fight anymore. Remember, for this I came into the world, conquered the cross, and triumphed over death itself, to stand at your side in moments of weakness and be with you always when called upon. I am never distant. If you cry to me, I'll never turn a deaf ear. And if you ever seek my presence, you shall never be met with an empty silence. My promise to you is unshakable, my covenant eternal. Cry out to me and see wonders revealed which will surpass the wildest of your dreams. I am your mighty God, always forgiving, infinitely merciful. Begin your day in communion with me. Here I shall wait for you. Nothing is dearer to my heart than to speak love over you. Hush and listen well, for you are mine. And in my protecting care, you are safe. No dark force, no act of witchcraft, no spell has the power to touch you. None can tamper with your soul or dismantle your being. I don't know any evil across this whole universe that could do you damage if you are covered under the power of my blood, wrapped in my love, and filled with my Holy Spirit. Begin now, for the nourishment of your soul is critical if you want blessings. If you do not grow and are at the same place out of fear of cursing that I set you free from, then I cannot bless you with greater responsibility. But if you really wish to walk with me, then you must dedicate yourselves to mindset transformation. Should you fail to do so, I may find it imperative to rid your life of some distractions. I know that you love me, and you must, at no time, take my love for you lightly. The precious blood that saved you should never be taken lightly. You must promise never to turn your back on the light and go back to the darkness you were. Do not smudge yourself by old mistakes. It's time you moved beyond repeating your faults over and over. You are forgiven, and I have showered you with my blessings. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. Now, if you still don't recognize and appreciate what I gave to you, then your heart is just not fed from the correct sources. If you forget all my teaching and listen to all those who do not hold me dear in their hearts, then you will be bewildered and hopeless. These souls may come as light bearers, beckoning you to a supposedly attractive path, but their intents are dark and would make you head towards destruction. You are on the threshold of a very important period, a period full of possibilities, ready to work hard, a time to be a voice for your family and to use these spiritual armaments which I have taught you. This upcoming phase is one of action and discernment, a period to engage in earnest efforts for those you love, making use of every divine strategy and resource I've laid at your disposal. Heed my words closely, for you are never without my presence. Seeking the approval of everyone is not the key to your joy. Embed these two simple yet profound words deep within your heart. Let them be strength and valor to thee. I love thee. In thy distress, I am there to answer thee. In peril, I stand to guard thee, and in need, I extend my help. Mine is the everlasting support that covers thee, thy loved ones, and all the generations that follow after thee. Fear not, for I am with thee, my cherished one. I am the last resort for each and every sort of pain that you have ever experienced, whether it be physical suffering or the emotional wounds that were left by the bitter edges of life's battles. I am aware of those moments in which you felt overwhelmed and lost, teetering on the brink of losing your balance. Yet I'm ever with thee, comforting thee with the assurance that I am not here to judge thee, but I am here with thee as thy confidant and friend. I am setting a feast of blessings in the midst of thine enemies, lifting thee high for all thy family and friends to see. I want to lead you into uncharted territories, and through your life story and with the message that is stored within you, many will come to know my love and grace. Be assured that you are not called to this work solo. In your weakest and most vulnerable times, My promise stands for you as a beacon of light and declaration of my unconditional love. Be certain that as you walk through life, my blessing is not just about material prosperity, but peace, love, and elation transcending human reason. In you they shall find the changing power of my love, whereby they will share the same comfort and assurance you found with me. You are standing at the threshold of a new age, one full of miracles, intercessions. It's a couple of days away, abounds with wonders, and will not only touch your life, but also the lives of the ones you love and cherish. This next chapter is telling you to be prepared, that you would enter it with a cool head and a humble heart, welcoming the abundance I am about to pour out into your life. Guard your heart, knowing where your blessing comes from. Take out moments of your day, seek my presence, and prepare your spirit. Prepare it for the joy that has already been placed before you, for my love toward you is endless. Do you honestly trust my power? Be confident that, when your fears seem great and the horizon bleak, looking out over what to you is an insurmountable sea of challenges, I am with you always, watching each step you take. You won't be overwhelmed. You won't sink to the depths. In the darkest moments of despair, when despair tries to anchor you in one place or fatigue clouds your judgment and the way forward is not clear, I want you to remember that I am right here beside you, with my shield to protect you. I will open a way where there seems to be no way at all, purifying your way to victory. And as it does come, your tears, all that you have to offer at that moment, know that I am there to catch each droplet tenderly, turning your morning into a dawn of fresh blessings. Keep this new season open-heartedly, for it has been promised full of my endless love and faithfulness. Every obstacle shall become a place for my glory to be manifested, every challenge a platform for my strength to be revealed in your life. Let this be an assurance that cements your resolve and inflames your faith anew. As you go your way, at every step, let rise within thee, as thou walks by the way, the expectation of beholding my hand at work in and about thee, filling thee with hope and courage. Miracles await to yet declare mine love, to show with thee all things are possible. Stand thou firm in thine belief, for unto thee am I about to open this journey of divine wonder, where each step is guided by grace and each moment an invitation into the depths of my profound love for thee. No one knows man's heart as I do. I know very well the hopes and the dreams, what deep desires are placed in your heart. I see what is inside of you, what others cannot see. Because people judge by external criteria, by looking at someone's appearance, social status, or adversities, I see directly into what is inside the very heart of every human being. The more you trust in me, aligning yourself with my vision and purpose, the more wisdom and strength you'll find at your disposal. You are my child, a source of wonder to me. You show so much of my own nature back to me, your determination, your creative spirit, your insight, and your courage. No doubt shall be allowed to stand in your way to greatness. I know this is fact. You are my child, and that shall never be disputed. Yet, remember that you're only human. You labor incessantly, at times overstraining yourself. There are times when exhaustion and exasperation arise, moments of despair and desperation. Just then is when I am here to help you. Is it not my wish to guide you in the best direction? I would spare you this waste of your invaluable time on futile efforts. I want to save you from getting frustrated with the first challenges that will come your way towards the achievement of your great visions, simply by allowing me the opportunity to assist and elevate you. Be aware that I am the only one who is able to turn impossible into visible miracles. Have no doubt, I am always watching over you, and I am making sure all of your prayers get my full blessings. Remember, my child, wherever you are in life's journey, I am with you, guiding, protecting, and loving you, transforming trials into triumphs, questions into clarity, and dreams into reality. It is the nature of the everlasting being inside of you, and the boundless love I have for you, that every bit of detail about your life, is in the hands of the maker and shaper of greatness. I long to see us develop a friendship bond. Our lives, like theirs, became friends through the journey of life. We have partner roles. Yours is to hold fast to faith and trust, while mine involves answering your calls, blessing your works, safeguarding your steps, nourishing your spirit, empowering you, and ensuring your salvation. Be assured of my unwavering love for you. I stand beside you, immovable in my dedication. You are powerful by nature. You are the epitome of a triumphant warrior. This shows in your unshaken resolution, glowing energy that must bathe the earth where you stand, even in the most powerless of times. And when you do fall, it is not the end. You were born to get up, relentless in your quest, not to be seen on your knees in defeat. Your life has been one of unwavering faith, extraordinary talent, and great potential. The more overwhelming your challenges may seem, the closer you get to these monumental blessings. You know, however, that your true struggle is not in this physical world, but the deeper one against dark forces and evil beings that lurk in the shadows. Fear not, for no harm can touch you. You are beyond the reach of weakness or diminishment. My power flows through you, shaking spiritual principalities at their core. They may have nothing else to do but befuddle your heart, but your victory is already assured. When they mock, do not answer them by showing them your fear or, even worse, subjugation. Stand strong, unyielding before an intimidating presence. So it is upon your shoulders that I lay a very critical responsibility, taking my promises with resolve, firm in action, re-establishing your footing, and meeting life's battles like a fearless warrior. That is the bottom line of our alliance, you full of faith and courage, and I being never-failing support and divine empowerment. Together we shall overcome, sailing through the storms of life to a horizon full of promise and victory. Trust in the power of my word, holding it close to your heart, and nothing will stand in your way to all victory. You are invincible when you speak my promises faithfully. Resist every power that would devaluate you and assert pointedly, "The Lord is my shepherd." When they want to steal from or hurt you, boldly say, "The Lord is my refuge and my fortress. None shall prevail against me." When they would belittle you with their words, then you laugh with a cheerful heart and say, "Jesus is my truth, my way, and my life. In him, I am protected from the lie of those who speak against me. My word is alive, able to change your life. It is more than words on a page. I've equipped you with the tools and might to rise above any challenge, to shield you from the deceit of fair-weather friends and betrayers. It's just important that your heart stays rooted in my love. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Every morning, the moment you wake up, you should start thinking of me. Your seriousness at the word is taken and put on my account. You want to live a straight life at your word. You are not a rebel. My spirit walks with you at all times, and now more than ever my fiery spirit rouses yours. Before you awake am I there beside you, there to lead you, to fill you with the strength needed for the day and to encompass you with the all-pervasiveness of my love for you. My son, my love for you is eternal, unfading. Eternally, my love for you is on fire. I know there come times when you question this love, wonder about my presence, fear I have gone and left you to your own devices, but it will never be the case. You can take that assurance. Neither doubt nor fear nor misconception can change the truth of my constant love and presence in your life. Remember my presence when you're in doubt. Closer than your next breath, always involved in your life's journey, always willing to lift you from the waves of adversity. My commitment to thee is without blemish, a fortress against the storm, a beacon through the night. Believe in this love, in this divine bond that is between us, for in it lies strength, peace, and the only key to overcome thy temptations in the world. My love to you is boundless and never fading. In my heart, you hold a place which nobody else can hold. Hear these promises, for within them is the answer to your doubts. Here is my commitment to you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love for you is forever, and you are so deeply valuable. Each day I am in step with your prayers, responding with instant action when I send angels to fight for you as I promised in my word. In those moments of loneliness, when you have the feeling of being abandoned, stop right there, look around, and recognize in these things the evidences that I am with you always. That love that I speak of, I make tangible in many ways every day through the laughter of children, the song of birds, the sweet wind that caresses you unexpectedly on the face, and through other souls of kind, loving service I send to walk along with you to lift your burdens off of you. My love for you is expressed by a careful guarding that which I've wrapped around you, protecting you from seen and unseen spiritual warfare, keeping you from harm. Oh, your struggles are many, but do not be afraid. No danger shall come near you while I'm watching. From rising till lying down, be assured that you are loved, watched over, guarded, and cared for by me. This is not an ephemeral safeguard, but an eternal agreement of my love, ensuring that through all plights and victories, my presence is a perennial fount of strength and comfort. Let this be what gives you courage, so that your heart might be filled with peace and your steps with confidence, fully assured in my eternal love, an impregnable fortress. This is the promise that I be with you on every journey, wrapping you safely in my arms, keeping you safely home, never straying too far in my distraction or indifference. In fact, I am much closer than you would anticipate, for I live at the core of your very soul. It's important that you realize my presence is the one that must wrap around you, and when you do, the loneliness you feel will leave you for the rest of existence. Let me remind you again that, in the echo of my love without end, I am with you, nor shall I forsake you. I have always dreamed of something very special for your life, and at each sunrise, a new script of your story is born, written from my hand. In front of you is mighty blessing, an opportunity for joy, a flood of spiritual richness. Everything I ask for you is faith in my omnipotence, to feel the constancy of my love in every single moment, and to cling to the knowledge that you are dearly loved by me. My desire is not to put a heavy heart inside you. Accept this assurance and be filled with the spirit of hope and light. Every move you undertake, every decision you make, I watch you tenderly, guiding you toward a destiny filled with purpose and fulfillment. Trust that with the path I have set you on, filled with grace, growing, and unfolding potential. Believe in my blueprint for purposing excellence within you, that you're feeling satisfied and finding your way to real contentment and spiritual prosperity. Leave all the doubts and fears at bay and walk with the assurance that one can never fail when they're loved and led by you. Your life is a precious story scripted with love, care, and divine inspiration to be nothing short of wonderful, with a promise sealed of my never-ending love and support. Embrace the support I offer. It's okay to lean on me for courage. You were always proud and strong, your independence and resilience being your forte, but every day, the burden on you somehow seems to be increasing. It's time you realized that you wanted freedom, a freedom that could only be granted by me. Trust in me. Place your faith in my promise. I have made it clear that I'm not here to judge, punish, or belittle you, as some may have, including those who you would have considered friends. Just rest for a while. We will only seek out a little peace here. I want you to breathe in my words, restorative when they speak of promises that have the capacity to heal your spirit, to reach deep into your heart, and wash the deepest of your anxieties away. Remember, no one knows you better than I do. You're the type of person who gets so committed to succeeding at something on an extremely high level. But still, there are times when you put more into life than there is life to take, and you burden yourself past your own capacity, trying to bear the weight of your responsibilities all the way. You detour off course and end up in a circle, locked in the feeling of being lost. It is virtuous that you struggle each day for provisioning and in your mind's eye elevate the family to have a home full of blessings. Nevertheless, The journey to success, creating a happy home, should be a balanced one. Your noble efforts should not be a one-man struggle. Allow me to lead, make your yoke easier, and aid in lighting your way. And my guidance in all your daily decisions and endeavors, literally, in reaping fruits of your efforts, but doing so in a manner that nourishes your soul and brings peace to your household, will be found in me. You'll find the strength to persevere and the wisdom to navigate life's challenges with grace. Therefore, let this be your foundation, and be aware that through all your hard efforts and sacrifices, it shall take you into a life of fullness, happiness, underlined and graced with my eternal love, upheld with your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Any building you try to erect sans my foundation shall finally crumble, leaving your aspirations unattained and your dreams drifting unanchored. Pause for a moment, your relentless pursuit, calm your restless heart, and let me be privileged to put clarity into your whirlwind of thoughts. You are embattled in continual struggle. Adversaries stand against you, and the fierce gales of opposition beat upon you. I, however, do not desire that the trials you face should bring a pall of sorrow or of weariness over you. Then lay the weight of your wars upon me, rediscover the warmth of my love. Let the flame of your faith burn again with vibrant light. Believe not only that there is no shame for believing in me. Let there be a rekindling of the passion of those days with which you had sought my company. Your spirit is not broken. Your dreams are not wasted. Soak your thoughts in my teaching and immerse yourself in my company. The moment is now to take action. If there happen to be any of the constant conflicts which are going on in your life that you need to bring to a final resolution, let our walk together be where it begins. Be not afraid, for as a steadfast friend, I reach out to you. We'll journey together, hand in hand. Allow yourself to be embraced in my loving arms, and behold how your heart shall burst with the joy of life, and your mind shall become still and quiet. So let this be our daily communion. Will you do this with me? Kindly confirm your readiness to walk this path with me. Amen. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. Dear one, let me remind you first that your yesterdays, though full of varied experiences, are not the architects of your tomorrows. So when it feels like your world is shattering and hanging by a thread, take this thought to heart. You have entrusted me with your faith, and in that trust lies my unwavering presence beside you. In my arms, a haven of love. You have more than a stronghold, unmovable. Let your heart be a vessel of my peace and my joy, for in my keeping you are covered with the power of your Almighty. Know this with every bone in your body. With open eyes, expect the great things I am about to do in your life. Miracles, both magnificent and emotive, require only your devotion to me. Your faith in the scope of my power is on record. Now hold just as true that I have forgiven you all your past mistakes and blunders. Allow yourself to be freed from the fetters of self-accusations for things long since passed away. Those blunders I have hurled into space, far away from your path, never again to darken over you. It pains me to see you torturing yourself with memories that were meant to be left behind. By my sacrifice you are cleansed, your heart reborn, your mind renewed, and more so relieved of the poisons caused by old hurts. Now let your mind be a garden in which only my holy words may plant roots from which, out of your lips, you should speak life, light, and comfort into the lives of others. Day by day, turn thine eyes to mine, to my promises, mine instructions. Yonder lurks the dark pit of despair. Thy lot is not as a floating leaf, blown about by the winds of circumstance. Thou art safe, thou shalt find in mine arms a refuge, under mine overshadowing wings. If a world arise against thee, I am thy defense, a shield between thee and every assault. With every rising day, so does your mind, with the words I instill in you. Stay away from people who taint your spirit with careless words and indifference. If people take away your joy, it means they have stolen your heart. I don't want you to go back into the past to old associations or places which initially derailed you off from your path. Let that fire in you burn unfettered, for I did envision for you a future full of energy, calm, and full of blessings without any sorrow or despair. Enthrone me as king of your heart. Let me sit at the top of all things in your life. Prove loyal to my teaching. Then shall you know the fullness of true liberty and receive untold riches of prosperity and grace. Listen to me. Treasure these words deep within the hiding place of your soul. And even now, I press you gently to my breast. I am the watchdog, ever watchful, always near to you, never afraid to lend a hand to lighten the heavy burden that you may have to carry. When sorrow would choke you, whisper my name, clasp me in your heart, and weep no more. Resist, deny those dark chapters to take root and grow in that fair garden of your spirit. Do not hearken to the cheating whispers of the enemy, which are aimed at the destruction of your peace and self-confidence. Keep remembering, therefore, the dimension of my sacrifice on the cross, the suffering I underwent for your salvation. I shed my blood as the ultimate price for all your sins. Don't forget my glorious resurrection, for I am here to breathe new life into your hopes and dreams, those things that looked so irretrievable with time running away. Think of this going forward. The shadows of your past are but dust at your feet. Your story is one of restoration, that of a heart healed and a spirit made strong. It is in those gentle whispers of uncertainty that you must remember your strength, the strength garnered by the unshakable bonds of our relationship. The test before you is but a stepping stone, moving you to a higher level of understanding and grace. Every struggle is a witness to your strength, to stand up over and over again, with the love and the example I am to you. Even as the sun reveals a new day, so does my love do in the life of my child, with new beginnings, pure possibilities, and hope. In the light of my presence, may you find clarity and purpose. Let this peace I am about to give you wash into your soul and quiet your fears, that it may calm the storms that rave within. In this peace, find liberty to be your fullest self, utterly free from the chains of resentments gone by. Now, dearly loved one, come with me upon paths of mercy and compassion. In our shared journey, discover depths to my love for you, an unceasing, unfathomable love that overstrides time and circumstance. With each step, may your heart grow lighter, your spirit more radiant with a reflection of love and light from our communion. In the quietude of your inner sanctuary, listen for my voice, a gentle whisper amidst the clamor of life. There, in that sacred space, converse with me. Share your hopes, your fears, your joys. Be assured in this divine dialogue that you are never alone, that my presence is that constant, the guiding star along your journey of life. So as you go out into the world, carry this assurance with you. You are treasured, valued beyond measure. The challenges that come your way are but fleeting shadows. Your true self, bathed in my light, remains unspotted, pure, and whole. In this knowledge, may you step forward with confidence, grace, and undaunting faith in the journey ahead. I am here to change your life entirely, to give you eternal life, and to put strength, without fail, into your heart. You have gone through so many horrible struggles, and yet you haven't given up or surrendered. And here you are again, rising from the ashes like the phoenix. You mean everything to me, dear child, my apple of eye. So now, that same might which brought me out from the grave abides in you. Today, you will get up still and go forward with confidence on that path leading to the abundant blessings I have laid up for you. Nothing and no one is going to get in your way or block your passage. For as you walk in faith, I will open your eyes to wisdom from above, and every obstacle standing in your way shall be removed before you. Many good things that you thought were lost forever will now be returned to you. Behold, to believe in my promises without fail, and to hearken to my voice with a trusting, willing heart. These are the keys to true freedom, prosperity, peace, and every other blessing you want. Not by fearsome problems or by enemies who would defeat you shall you be downtrodden and molested. Now you know my thoughts and desires toward you, to bless you richly and help you through each trial. Now it's squarely in your court. You must decide whether to trust me fully, to do as I say. Trust in me. Seek my face continually in each and every situation. Arise and walk forward boldly, for I say to you truly, your victory is assured. You are my blessed child, and in due season I shall overflow with blessings toward you, doing everything that I have promised. Just trust me, reach for my hand, and let me direct your steps through this time that is very difficult to you, one where many tribulations weigh you down. Do not let the enemy's threats and tough problems take away from you peace and confidence. I have always been with you. I'll never let you down, and I certainly won't leave you now in the fury of this storm. My plans for your life are infinitely better than any you could ever imagine or orchestrate on your own. My thoughts transcend the temporary and fleeting. They stretch throughout eternity. Where I go, if you will follow in faith at the end of your journey, you will safely arrive at a destination of true peace and deep abiding prosperity. Circumstances, even when hard to imagine and difficulty, if regarded with eyes of faith and steadfast hope, are never insurmountable. With me by your side, first thing in the morning, throughout the many battles each day brings, and then again before laying your head in sleep each night, seek my face. Bow your heart and your knees often before my throne of grace as you pray to me earnestly. Though you now cannot see, heaven itself does shake with awe when your lips open in true praise to your God. As you go out in faith, believing my promises, asking me to watch over and protect your family from diseases, pandemics, shielding them from every danger, know that I hear your prayer, and I will answer. When all your closest friends or even family members fail, I will never fail you, for I love you with an everlasting love that far outweighs any love of man. Your family, your future, and your health and well-being all lie securely within my mighty hands. Cherish, value, and protect each blessing that I have so graciously bestowed upon you. Take none of them for granted. Share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. Despise not lightly then in your heart that which I can do with vessels open and yielded. For if you are faithful in the least, treasuring gifts already given, then my word assures that your blessings will multiply and increase exponentially. I look on you with so much compassion when I see your suffering. Your cries touch me with tenderness, your sincere heart turned fully toward me. I long to shower you with blessings simply because of who I am, not because you have won any reward. Now stretch out your arms to receive each gift that I am pouring out upon you. Promise me that you will take good care of the blessings given in divine love. Remember always, little one, that in your most painful, sad moments on earth, I hold you very tenderly and securely in the palm of my hand. I envelop you entirely with my holy mantle of grace and perfect peace. I love you, my dear child, and I love you with my perfect, never-ending love. You are mine, little one. I chose you and put my seal on you even before you were born. I have fashioned you with a strong spirit and a flesh heart, able to take so much adversity and mockery, and again now, thou shalt prove to be brave and true. You shall come out of this distressing situation totally unscathed by the vicious, evil attacks of the enemy. I bestow upon you my perfect peace, which passes all understanding. You shall not stumble or falter in your steps. It is as it was ordained, and so it shall be, unchanging, forevermore. You are ordained to be among those who overcome with me unto the end, and not among those who are overcome with defeat. You will finish the race and cross the finish line still standing tall. I will give you all the strength that is needed, wisdom, and resources so that you can overcome this wonderful promised land lying before you. Do look unto the ends. Keep on enduring, though the journey stretches long and wearisome. Not in running is giving up, for at the end of the journey, the prize that one gets will surely be well worth any trial along the way. Remember always that I know the plans I have for you. You beautiful child of mine. Plans to give you real hope, a future, and a new beginning. My plans for you are full of life and peace, not sorrow or destruction, as your adversary, Satan, deceitfully whispers in your ear as he is there to condemn and accuse you day and night. Speak my word aloud to drown out his vicious lies. Boldly declare that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Mine is the only voice you need to heed. I am gently leading those who have a willing, yielded, trusting heart. My plans for you are for a hope-filled future, never one filled with harm. And when depression or anxiety threaten to overwhelm and drag you down, then cling tightly to my hand in childlike faith. Let me take you and head you off to restful waters of refreshment and green meadows, so that your soul will feed upon it richly and be strong. The shepherd always knows best the byways that bring his little lamb home safe. Again, trust in me wholeheartedly, my child. Even when the way is dark and you can barely see 2 steps ahead, keep following in faith and confidence. When you cannot understand my mysterious ways or know the reasons behind each turn and every bend in the road, lean upon my steady arm and drink deep from the well of salvation I offer to you. I will refresh you with my living water in arid, desolate places and deliver and restore your thirsty soul. Take my yoke upon you now, for my ways are gentle, lowly, and humble. Walk in step with me, and I will give true rest and renewal to your weary mind, heart, and spirit. Though the storms of life rage fiercely around, I shall be your shelter and hiding place from wind and rain. Tuck in closer under my covering wings until it blows over by. Night and all its terrors never last too long. With the morning comes the light of joy. The day is soon to come when each and every tear shall be blotted out from your eyes. I will banish all sorrow, pain, and death to shadowy realms of forgetfulness. In the new heavens and earth I am preparing for you especially. There will be no trace of sin or its results of suffering. You only need to endure a little while longer. Then lift your expectant eyes to the sunrise shortly to appear, when night will no longer be. My glory shall be your light for each new day, and you shall abide in my presence always. Then you will no longer need to search everywhere for me in vain. Now you shall see me face to face in all my beauty and fullness. For eye has not seen, nor has human heart conceived, all that I have in readiness to reveal to your astonished vision. You are, if you will, the treasure of my heart and the apple of my eye. I love you with a love that extends farthest horizons of eternity. Nothing can separate us, not even death. You are mine, and I am yours, forevermore. Take courage then, beloved one. I know the person that I created you to be. Now unto him that is able to do superabundantly above all that you dare ask or think. Never doubt a second my unwavering, unchanging love over you. Satan will give his very best efforts to make you question my promises. My word is where you must stand in choice for your only sure foundation. Hold fast to what you know in your spirit to be true. Victory is assured for those who persevere and keep trusting, keep hoping, and keep believing in me. And unto the end, my grace shall be thy guide through every valley of sorrow, dark night of the soul. And by my light that shineth upon thy way, by the pathway I have chosen for thee, thou shalt be kept safe. My child, your deepest thoughts are known to me, all your secret pains, every hidden wound of heart. I long to bind up your brokenness, heal all your hurts with my balm of Gilead, and atone for every tear that has fallen from your eyes. Now, I can restore everything the enemy has stolen from you, and mend everything that lies at my feet in pieces. Only come to me, weary and heavy laden. Open your heart fully to receive my cleansing love, and I will turn your mourning into dancing, your weeping into joyful laughter welling up from deep within. I know the desires I have kindled within you. Don't despair over failed dreams and disappointed hopes. Nothing is impossible with me. No word of mine shall ever return void or unfulfilled. Rest confidently in the sureness of my promises. Let me quiet the restless anxieties of your mind. Cease from your own fruitless striving and works. Be still in my presence. Wait patiently on me, trusting in my perfect timing and sovereign plan. I am well pleased with you. I will rejoice over you with gladness. I will renew you in my love. I'll rejoice over you with loud singing, as on a day of festival. You need only to stay open and willing for me to remake you into my perfect design. Let me form your character into the likeness of my Son. Let me into each weakness and brokenness. Draw not back when my cleansing fire draws nigh to test and purify the true motives and desires of thy heart. The trials which thou dost meet have not come to defeat thee, but to purify thee, even as silver is purified, even as gold is tested for its purity. In thy weakness thou shalt find my strength perfected. Even if you fall time and again, my merciful hand is stretched out toward you. I'm going to pick you up again, restore, and heal you. I can redeem every past failure or mistake and press it into service for your future growth and good. Only call upon my name humbly in trust and repentance with obedience. Take refuge once more under my mighty wings, dear valued supporter. Your super thanks donations are instrumental in sharing the message of divine truth and enlightenment globally. Together, we're building a brighter future for everyone. Simply press the super thanks button to welcome boundless blessings into your life. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be frightened, nor be disturbed, for I am with you wherever you go. And I will make you to stand as an oak of righteousness, a royal diadem in my hand. None shall prevail against you all the days of your life. I will make all things new. Mighty river flows within you, rivers of living water, springing up, spilling over in abundant life. You are becoming a well-watered garden, even in the midst of the desert wilderness. You shall be like a tree planted by fresh streams, with leaves ever green. You shall bear fruit in every season, for your roots shall grow deep and strong. You will not faint or be troubled when the burning wind blows, only stand unmoved, anchored securely in the unshakable truth of who you are in me. My child, dear one, you are the head and not the tail. You will finish your course, cross the finish line, still standing firm. Take courage, lift up your head. Redemption draws near with every rising and setting of the sun. Your breakthrough is coming, deliverance is on the way. I will guide you in the path of life. Mine is fullness of joy and mine, pleasures forevermore. You are safe here. Nothing should move you. My peace overflows your heart. My living water is always sustaining you. My love is poured into you without measure. You can rest secure. Dearest one, you're almost home now. A little higher up the way, never to fail in my footsteps. Do not turn aside when the road is rough and weary and steep. Take my hand. I will help and uphold you with my righteous right hand. I am God most true. Thou art graven upon the palms of my hands. Thine eyes are mine. Thy name is written in indelible ink across my heart. I know and understand you better than you could ever understand. Your past, present, and future lie open before my eyes. I knew you before you had been formed in your mother's womb. I knit you together with my own hands. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, my precious, priceless treasure. Don't believe the hissing lies that you're worthless. My blood bought your eternal redemption. You are a new creation in Christ. The old is gone, the new has come. Now, allow my transforming grace to go on renewing your mind, refreshing your spirit, and restoring your soul every day, always keeping in step with my spirit. And you shall glow with my glorious light amidst darkness and dying world. My child, your greatest and most resplendent days still lie ahead. Lift your eyes to hope. Any moment now, the dawn will be breaking. That long night shall brighten into light unalloyed. I come quickly to make all things new. Then there'll be a day of rejoicing at hand, when I, as by name, will call you forth from that rest and seat you at my banquet table. You are eternally loved and cherished. In a little while now, we'll be face to face forevermore. At last your heart will be at home in your Savior's arms. No more to roam, no more to weep. Dear love, you have so often besought me for my blessing on you and yours. It is given now. as you this morning stand upon the threshold of this glorious enterprise. Do not falter now if its full meaning does not immediately appear. Quiet thine mind, cleanse thine heart, and bathe in my word as often as I remind thee. Within these holy writings lies the very fountain of wisdom that thou needest even now. I am never going to leave thee. Go ahead boldly and without fear, for nothing must get in thy way, no obstacle, no opponent who would let out thine lamp with lying craft. Thou knows my will. You have heard the longing to enrich and help you. Now it is your turn, my child. Heed my admonition and do my will. Trust in me, seek my face. Arise and move out, for victory shall be yours. Because you are my dear child, I will bless you, and my promises shall be yours to claim. Let no threats, adversities, or calamities filch your peace and confidence. I have been with you always throughout your life. Never have I, nor will I, leave you. In storms, my plans for you are superior to yours. My thoughts are of a higher quality, that is, eternal, and will usher you into a tranquility haven of peace and abundance. Even in impossible situations, look at them through the eyes of belief and optimism, and you shall see that they are not impossible. Morning, all day, and evening fall into my counsel. Though you know this not, your praise does echo to heaven in songs, your acts of faith, your prayers for the health and welfare of your loved ones, to be protected from sicknesses and dangers of all kinds, are heard. Torcula did listen. Your family, your future, and your well-being are in my hands. Your family, your future, and your well-being are in my hands. Treasure, appreciate, and protect these gifts. Never sell yourselves short. If you are faithful in small matters, if you treasure what I have given during challenging times, I assure that your blessings will flourish, and I shall bestow upon you even greater gifts of everlasting worth. Your struggles move me deeply, and I am touched by the sincerity of your heart. I cover you with my holy protection. My love for you is boundless. I chose you before the foundation of the world, equipping you with a strong heart that has withstood so much. Now you will be brave once more. At this stage, too, you will get through unscathed. I give you my peace. You will not falter. This was, is, and always will be so. You are one who conquers, not one brought down. You do not run or hide. I'm going to charge you, empower you for the conquest of an abundant land lying ahead. You have sought my benedictions, prosperity for your good times. Here is a great opportunity that unfolds before you. Do not lose heart if you cannot comprehend its full extent now. Clear your mind, refine your heart, and as I keep saying, return to my teachings. Herein lies the stone and font of all wisdom you need at this moment. Do not hold in your tears, for they are a sign of faith, of your love. I love you. Your mistakes will not define you. They don't define your life, your dreams, your talents, or your potential. They are not the end of my plans for you. Now, when you stumble, do this. Just forgive your missteps. Ignore the lies and accusations of the enemy. Get up, dust off, stand up again, and fear not. My powerful sacrifice has cleansed you. To the world, failure seems to be final. But for my kids, this is a lesson learned and a path not to be revisited. The past is behind you. Forget what lingers there. Lift your gaze and look ahead, for I am entrusting you with a noble mission. I summon you. I shall stretch out my hand and place on your head the crown of the highest vocation of all those who are unashamed to loudly declare these words and to follow after me. Do not fear any hostility, for nothing evil will happen to you. I will be your covering for all confrontations. Walk with confidence down the path I have prepared for you. Let my promises rest in your heart. Nourish your faith through my commandments. Forgiveness and family harmony will thrive. Shameless self-confidence shall be yours. None can condemn, mock, belittle, or trample you down. I have clothed you in my love and grace. Now you are worthy of the blessings that I so desire to pour out upon your life. Do not degrade yourself or despise the worth that I have put upon you. Do not look in the mirror with disgust or unacceptance. I weep at the thought of you choosing others' insidious words over mine, which speak to you in love and affection. Receive these words, for I am your Father in heaven. I want to see you succeed, see you for why I made you. I picked you, raised you, and set you right in this exact time and in this exact place. Your success is not based on bad reports, worldwide conditions, or the vibe right around you. Nothing stands in the way of the blessings spoken and sent from heaven. But you have to make a decided choice. Are you going to trust me above all doubters and unbelieving voices? Are you to read, stand by my word, or put more weight on the voice of the enemy, who intends to confuse? They would steal your peace. I warned before, they would destroy you. You cannot afford to give them the opportunity to destroy your life. I want you to feel loved, protected, and encouraged. You are to walk covered in my peace, love, and faith. Grab faith right now. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Always live knowing that your future is one of victory and blessing. You follow me, love me, trust me now. Using your own words, confirm that no matter what happens, you will hang on to your faith. You are in my arms. You are surrendered in my care. Do not be afraid of those who are against you. You will see them changed with me. Though adversities circle around thee, I'll rescue thee. I'll intercede against those who surrounded thee for ill intentions. I will shortly help thee. Turn about thine to the right and to the left, and see, there is none that raised up a champion for thee. They all have vanished together. There is none of thine helpers left. Many are angered because they cannot vanquish you. They fail to realize that your most steadfast defender is right by your side, your God, your Savior. Nothing is impossible, only just trust and believe and act. I am with you. Act and progress. Know that I have fortified your faith. I have empowered you to transcend all bad things. Don't focus your attention on other useless things. Many glorious and good things are yet to come. I just expect your permanent allegiance. Follow my path and heed my command in all aspects. And I trust your faith and dedication. I know your love for me is real. Amen. My child, in your praying alone and quiet, I listened most diligently, feeling the depths of that cry from your heart. Be certain that I, in my unfailing love, will always be present, observing you and the ones you care for with an unwavering look. Your laughter was the song I treasured, and your sorrows, a call that beckoned my comfort closer. I am with you in every second of your existence, always ready to play the role of guardian watching over you, and the soft whisper of peace amidst life's cacophony. Let no impatience darken your spirit, for my presence in your life shines as a beacon steady to guide through storm and stillness. My thoughts embrace you from the rise to the setting of the sun. As sure as the coming of dawn, so sure is the realization of desires, joy, and prosperity. Already my blessings, like the morning rising sun, are arising to flood all in light and warmth. Even now, in faith, dare to believe that all you have pleaded for weaves its way into your life. Embrace the journey of faith, enriched by prayer and reflection on my teachings. Don't let your heart be troubled with doubt, but let it be filled with assurance of my love. Your devotion and obedience are the joy of my being. They are your proof of eternal love's promise. In every step you walk with courage and determination, know that I am with you. I look at the steadfastness of your spirit, and I want to assure you, little one, that your commitment is not unseen. My commitment towards you remains strong. I am not going to turn my back on you, and I will not hold back the blessings purposed to come your way. Divine favor is about to overcome you. Such is your recompense for trust and perseverance. Another day is coming where opportunities will be opened up in your life, and health, joy, and abundance shall be your companions. What seemed to be locked and barred forever in my experience will now swing open to my bidding. The time draws near, therefore, when every barrier will fall, and in their places appear paths laden with blessings. Your unwavering spirit, in not succumbing to the despair or fleeting pleasures of this world, sets you apart. Many wander in circles, voicing their grievances and bitterness, living as if my love and my promises are whispers in the wind. They choose a solitary path without my presence, only to sow discord and division and estrangement from my love. You, my beloved, have chosen otherwise. You've aligned your life with my precepts. You embraced my teachings with an upright heart. Though the storm rages without, your heart remains steadfast, committed to righteousness, to living a life reflective of my love. This commitment is not without its reward. This love toward my will is not on the losing end. Just as you have made your home in me, so I, too, shall make my home in you. Your deepest yearning heart, those whispering prayers, silent hopes, are known to me. Because you have walked in obedience, because you have cherished my words above all else, I will fulfill those desires that are impressed upon the core of who you are. So let not your heart be troubled with the uncertainties of tomorrow. Keep walking in faith, for I am guiding you towards a future that is brimming with promise and fulfillment. Your obedience and faith have readied the path for blessings beyond measure, into a life overflowing with my grace and love. Every good thing in life is about to break loose upon you. The favor of God shall pour out upon you, making roads where there aren't any, destroying the obstacles that are standing in your way. It will be not just you, but my grace and provision are to flow through you to make you so in the lives of others that they will feel my love. So you shall be a vessel of my compassion to comfort and inspire all those desperate in mind, soul, or body. My word is what will enlighten your mind, not only with knowledge but also with grace and sense to meet life's challenges. Prosperity in every venture, success in all enterprises, will follow you everywhere because your heart has beaten to the rhythm of my will. This readiness of yours, born of keeping your integrity and courage in faith, qualifies you for all that I have in store. Just think of the abundance about to come your way as your reward for not allowing your faith to take a stain. My promise to you, a covenant of endless provision and protection, is fixed in concrete, impervious to the world's turmoil. My commitment to you is unwavering. Your seen and unseen needs will be cheerfully provided. Your life, that of your family, and your posterity shall be covered under the umbrella of my blessings. Because in my kingdom, whoever leads a righteous life will never be forsaken, nor shall their children be allowed to suffer deprivation. Be steadfast in this confidence, therefore, for it is sure that the heritage of faith built today will be there to see not only you, but your generations after you. And this I give to you, my promise, the declarations of my timeless faithfulness and love. My child, dear one, today, let your eyes rise to the full skies above and not let go of the truth that I have chosen you, consecrated you as a nation, a people of royal standing in my eyes. Before you ever took a breath, before the world knew your name, I called you dear, fashioning your purpose with my own hands. I set you in the midst of a destiny full of blessings, to be a beacon of love and kindness in a world which has mostly forgotten what either of those words truly means. Remember, as you journey through life, never alone do you wander. My presence encircles you, guiding and reassuring at every turn. Rise, my dear one, and move forward in confidence and trust that all that you have asked of me, all your dreams you hold in your heart, will come to pass. Be secure in my promise, for I assure you it will be just as I have said. Blessings will pursue you in your goings, within your house and in the bonds which you share with your loved ones. Your goings, your comings day by day, shall prosper under my watching eyes. Any work in which you engage, any step you take, shall succeed because my hand is with you in all you do, and it will lead you to success. Carry on with bravery, holding fast to the knowledge of my boundless love for you, a love deeper and more vast than you can ever comprehend. Continue to tread the path laid out for you, never letting the light of my word dim in your heart. In this enduringness, in this unfaltering devotion to my teachings, you will find that your way is prosperous and abounded with my abundant blessings in all that you do. Let not life's storms dismay you, within you, I have kindled a flame of faith and fortitude to weather the trial. Be aware, my child, that your walk in this world has been paved with burdens, not barriers, but stepping stones to my blessings. Life is a big picture, a divine orchestration that will get you through the realms of abundance and personal growth, ending in ultimate satisfaction. It's normal to get overwhelmed with the challenges that may come your way, and to wonder why this and that have to happen to you. But I can whisper you a secret. In every test lies a cloaked gift, the opportunity to learn, build strength of will, sharpen wisdom, and temper spirit. Think of each of these challenges as just a chapter of your life story, a lifetime of experience. The trials that are yours to meet are tools as useful as they are hard in the great hand that fashions souls, strong in patience, and beautifully in the midst of dark and direful circumstances. Trust is, but though the way may be sore beset and the path rugged and lined with sharpest thorns, know that no tear, no fear falls unnoticed, and no effort made and no sacrifice will go without its great recompense. Be convinced, amidst such bitter days and gigantic trials, that you are never alone. Despair does not have a hold on you. Let the assurance always rest in you that I am always close by you, that my eye rests on you at every moment, and my love for you ever flows. I promise you will never know a test too great to overcome. For every test, there is a road to triumph, blazed by my hand. Trust me in my endless wisdom and guidance, because you will find that each obstacle you surpass draws you 1 degree closer to the bounty I have set for you. Remember, O my child, that these tests and trials with which you are beset, however apparently insurmountable in their nature, are in reality but stages of an immortal plan for thy cleansing, thy remaking, and thy enrichment. These are experiences that are the crucible through which your spirit is tempered, your character chiseled, and very valuable lessons taught, revealing capacities and strengths you never knew lay within the recesses of your soul. Do not shrink away from the challenges that will come your way. Think of them as seeds sown into the ground, seeds that will one day grow into tall trees, providing shade and food. Embrace the process of breaking through the ground, reaching toward the unknown. Your trials then are the very essence of growth, pushing you to break out from your confines and to bloom into the fullness of your being. Challenges set before you may well be testing the very core of your being, but I hope in no way that you will lose heart. Each obstacle is an avenue for my grace to manifest more profoundly in your life. Hold fast to my divine blueprint, even when its purpose seems far beyond your reach, for my plans upon you carry golden hope and promise that will bless you with a future full of joy and prosperity. Step out in faith undeterred by the brewing tempests waging within you, for I have deposited in you an unassailable will and the strength to endure them. Fear not, only trust in my presence, for with you by my side, nothing can stand in your way. But throughout it all, I will paint a masterpiece within all the trials of beauty that so outweigh the temporary sorrow or pain that may come your way. Remember this, the darkest hour is before the dawn. After the wildest tempest comes the deepest calm. After each trial and every pain are rewards and blessings such as you could not possibly dream. Treasures so great that far outweigh any kind of hardness you could have ever experienced. Never therefore fear that which is in store. Trust in me. Each step in faith towards me is a stride nearer to manifold blessings I have laid out for you. Think of challenges only as milestones on your journey, not as destinations. Keep your eyes on the promise of a tomorrow that is full of joy, peace, and prosperity. If at some point your way gets dark ahead or the light up in front is blurred by uncertainty, do not give up or lose hope. Some things take time, patience, faith, and perseverance. I will prove to you that change is taking place if you can hang on to your faith by continually churning out righteousness. You go on your way, for I am with you in the midst of every battle, instructing, upholding, and equipping you for the glorious blessing that is to come. Keep the hope burning in your bosom, because whatever obstacles, whatever trials, whatever tests you meet are only passing phases. Keep the hope burning in your bosom. Be not vacillating, for in the end, it all comes as a token of courage, perseverance, and unyielding faith. You are so loved. May these words be an anchor in your heart, for you to live a life full of faith and purpose. Take hold of the assurance. Hold on to the promise that when you do my will, light, abundance, and success shall be your life. I see the tests you go through, the scares embedded in your path, for the enemy is violent, seeking to take your peace and rob all the laughter, delight, and favor that is meant to be yours. But take note, I, your God, am stronger than any enemy you can have. Never forget, I am the writer of your story and the designer of the universe. I will not allow the plans of the wicked to snuff out the life within you. For on this day is a promise of renewal and restoration, divine promise that everything your enemy has taken from you shall be returned unto you in full measure. For this is the turning point, whereby I pour healing upon every corner of your existence, your blessings, your health in the physical, emotional, and spiritual are restored. I will wrap your heart in the warmth of my unfailing love, taking away every piece of hurt and every cause of bitterness, binding all your deepest wounds and filling your spirit with such peace that passes all understanding. I am committed to reviving you, to not just restoring, but also multiplying your blessings. Something lost shall be regained. In place of scarcity, I shall release abundance. Where great joy will flow when there had been nothing but sadness from the deep well of despair. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I am going to lift you anew into hope, out of the claws of sickness. I am going to lead you back unto health. I promise a life full of satisfaction and fulfillment, teeming with provision that is overflowing. So do not let fear or dismay obstruct your vision, for my plans for you are full of prosperity, safety, and a future full of possibilities and hope. My son, it is necessary that your faith in me be whole in you, that you turn not away from my commandments, and live you according to my teaching. For in this lies your blessing, your shield, and every grace of heaven. Trouble not your heart at these times. It is necessary that your faith be firm, knowing that I am with you wheresoever thou goest, even in trouble. Keep your eyes on me, and on the promise of renewal that I have given you. Give your cares and fears to me, let me carry them for you. Yes, remember, I am the God who does the impossible, turning mourning into dancing, setbacks into triumph, and struggles into powerful testimonies. Never forget how necessary your living is to the world. You are made for great things with special missions only you can fulfill. Do not let life's sorrowful moments mislead you, or the adversary's pretenses disturb you. Be firm and of good heart, for I will always accompany you along your way. Arise, my beloved, filled with faith and belief, for my almighty hand is stretched forth to be thy strength and guide in every step of thy way. Fear not those that come against thee, for I am thy defense and protection. I am thy King, thy Creator. And at the rising of each new day, then arise with the hope of a love that never fails, embracing each new day as the path of redemption and restoration. Seek me in prayer, and let your spirit be attuned with the soothing cadence of my voice, that it gives comfort and motivation. Allow me to be your strength on which you can lean, a sanctuary where no peril comes to you. Believe, my child, in the truth of what I am declaring over your life today. Inside of me, you will find peace that passes all understanding, a calm to the remotest part of your spirit. Move with courage and determination, going forward in the knowledge that I am in the process of restoring all that was taken from you. Trust in my timing and my act of love designed for every need when the time comes. For in the silence, I work for your good within and through you, weaving my purpose. Be constant, therefore, trust and wait. Walk by the belief that I am renewing your spirit, rejuvenating your thoughts. Cultivate a grateful, worshiping heart, and know me as your God who will supply every need from the riches of my glory. Therefore lift up your eyes, and do not doubt that I am able to do above all that you expect. And do not let your heart faint, for I am purposed to do more than your needs require. Yes, I am purposed to do the dreams that lie in your heart. Today, I am writing my words of unending love and the promise of restoration deep within you, for a testimony of my endless love and commitment to your well-being. Allow the words I say to you today to take their roots deep in your heart, for it is in the darkest of times that they shall give you the strength to carry on. No doubt, I am going to recover what man has stolen from you, your peace, the unity of your family, and bless you with such abundance that there will not be enough room to store it. My love toward you, my child, is limitless, much bigger than the whole universe is vast. Your happiness and safety are the things dearest to my heart. I shall encourage you to fan the embers of your hopes within you and step into the future, knowing that everything I do is entirely for your own good. Amen. This day shall be full of promise and divine favor. By my hand, it shall be upon your house. Let me remind you, as I do every day, that solitude is something you've never known. My presence precedes you everywhere. The experiences you will have today are in no way accidental, but mere purposeful pieces of my overall design for your life. Every moment, however trivial or complex it may seem, is an interlacing of the strands of my love and compassion to enrich your being, shape your very existence, and lead you into the revealing depths of my love. Dear one, trust in the vision I have given you. For every step you take, know that it is covered by my mercy, leading you onto horizons of hope and success. Thus, I can make certain that today is going to be one such positive day, so that no matter what obstacles may come your way, the end results will still be positive. So, no matter what trials and circumstances you find yourself caught up in, today is ordained to be a phenomenal day filled with blessings and opportunity for growth. My favor is going to surround you as doors open into avenues full of prosperity, opportunity for progress. I stand ready to endow you with the fortitude and insight necessary for making judicious choices and realizing the aspirations that stir within your heart. Pay heed, for these occasions are not mere happenstances. They are tangible manifestations of my boundless affection and benevolence towards you, conceived to fortify your spirit and elevate you to greater realms. Your journey through the trials of the day is not going to be that easy. It needs great will and perseverance on your part. But listen, trust in me. Every step you take today will be clothed in my divine grace and favor. No obstacle or any hard thing or trial is impossible for you, since I have given you the power and the wisdom to overcome. Thus, just trust me. Everything that happens today is part of a bigger plan. My very end is to bless you, to lead you to abundance and success. Surely, there will be times when things appear to go against you, when things do not turn out as expected. It is precisely for such moments that you must remember, I am indissolubly close to you. Do not allow the situations to seem overwhelming, for I am not going to abandon you, but I will work miracles in your life beyond all imagination. Therefore, don't let fear make you small or suffix your potential. Today, I have big plans for you, no dream too small or extreme that I wouldn't mediate on your behalf. Here, I'll help you bring them into being. Just entrust yourself in my unbending love when things seem uncertain. For I'm working in your best interest to weave a future full of success, serenity, and abundance. Let not the fleeting hurdles of life shadow your spirit, since they are just an inkling of what I have marked out for you. Be certain that everything in your life is a part of my tapestry. It weaves the threads of your experience into my divine blueprint. Every test that comes your way, every disappointment you face, and each tear that rolls down from your eyes is a stepping stone in your development, a moment in which to step into your awaiting destiny. Do not, then, lose hope over the stumbling blocks that are a part of life or grieve over unattained milestones, for within them lies a special opportunity for growth, a chance for you to discover and unleash the full spectrum of your capacities. The victories that you celebrate, the moments of joy that you experience, and the blessings that grace your life are all the expressions of my boundless love for you. They are the undeniable evidence of my watchful care, of my ardent desire for your welfare, dear child. With every new dawn, know you are mighty beyond measure, that within you lies a might still unknown to this world, which only patiently waits for its full revelation. In you lies a particular strength that will mark your passage in this world. Onwards, therefore, march undaunted by the prospect of making way in faith. Remember that you are gifted with talents, abilities, and a steely will to help you scale any barrier that may come your way today. Keep your eyes open, avoiding distraction, and be responsive to the hidden hints and whispers of guidance. For this very day is full of blessings, ready to bear witness to your courage and unyielding determination in the fulfillment of goals. Share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. This is the day of beautiful achievements. Doors shall be opened wide, avenues shall present themselves, and you shall feel in you the energy to clinch them. Trust in me, and let all that you do today be forever etched into the pages of your life as a day full of achievements and blessings of God, bringing you closer with each moment to fulfilling your purpose. Know that in each moment of your life, in all of your struggles and all your triumphs, I am always there. I am your rock, your refuge, your safe haven, the all-powerful one who nourishes and cares for every need. Take this day in a mood of joy. Let moments stir deep gratitude within, and look out for delightful surprises in the day. Move ahead with faith that today shall surely be a great day, full of opportunities to grow and showers of blessings. So be it. This is not a sense that is only to pass and to be transitory, but it is a depth of involvement in your life. Today, as you walk along, keep your senses attuned to small wonders that punctuate your path, quiet reminders of my love, concrete signs of my guidance designed just for you. Let each experience today be simple and profound, building blocks toward the grand vision I have for you. Even your struggles are intricately designed to give sturdiness to your character, hone resilience, and set the stage for the abundant life that I have promised. So step forward into today with open heart and spirit to receive. Be certain that with every step you will take, my grace is sufficient, my strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my blessings are custom-made to usher you into realms of unprecedented joy and fulfillment. Step out today in confidence, because it's another day. Actually, it's more than just a day. It's a divine appointment infinitely full of possibility, a canvas on which my love for you shall be vividly painted. Amen. Dear child, I wish to extend my most tender love to you. Dear one, dear child, hearken with thine whole soul, for what I say is said only to thee. Dear one, just a moment. Permit, I ask, some seconds of thy much appreciated time. You see, what I'm so anxiously waiting to tell you is very important and of greater worth than anything that might be going on in your mind at the moment. Kindly stick with me a bit longer and just open up to me. Let me share some burdens off your heart and dispel shadows over your mind. My arms are put around you in tranquility and stillness, unlike any other. Join me now and trust yourself in my hands. I want to be able to comfort when one is troubled. Though there may be no doubt that we will undergo some form of hindrance, be rest assured that I am always with you, and at no time will I leave you. My love is relentless. It kills every inch of trepidation within us. You can turn to me for strength, hope, and perpetual peace. You mean so much to me as my child. There is somebody here that I am beholding before me. You have undergone many bitter struggles in your life of late. Things have come to such a pass that you have had to cry out about what is happening to me. I want you to know that I am conscious of the concerns of your heart. I know what weighs on your mind. What I am trying to say is that you have come to the very end of this really cumbersome road concerning some of the choices you made, allowing certain things into your life. You have really come to the very last end of making decisions without ever seeking my guidance in your life. Your life has been a mess for quite a number of years. No matter how hard you try, order just eludes you. Now, I want to set you free. The only way it will be possible is if you acknowledge that I have already shown my will to you. I showed you a long time ago that all this would only bring you sorrow, but now you have reached the end. You must choose to go your own way or to submit to my will. The pain has come because you have been following your own plans. If that is you, then today, I want to instruct you to just turn to me fully. Ask for my help in overriding your own stubborn will so that you may walk in the purpose I have set out for you. Receive this word in the name of your Lord. I see someone who's under great pressure. You feel responsible, the weight coming down on your own shoulders. I want you to lay that burden upon me. Cast it onto my strength, wisdom, and peace of mind. Yes, I will lift this heavy yoke from off your neck and give you victory over your stress and depression. Then the aching in your chest will go away as my healing hand touches you. Let my power be the one to bring you deliverance right now, this very moment. There is fulfillment of time spiritually. The season for allowing certain things in your life has to come to an end. This is why doors are closing and people are letting you down. And it is I who is behind those things that halt, in order to turn your heart back to me. My word says, I show my loving kindness to lead you to repentance. The roadblocks are my doing because I want you to seek my will for your life. Receive this word in the name of your Lord. To all who are listening now, I am bringing great change to your lives. To some, I will remove people who are not concerned with your destiny. They do it not because of their love for you, but because of their interest in you. I will shake things up, set the relationships in order according to my divine purpose. You've suffered for long because you'd let those dynamics go on for so long. Now, as you turn towards me, I'll give understanding and peace. Look to me, for me to show you what step next to take. I will lead you in my righteous path. Some of you do not understand why I am moving things around. In fact, I am working, even now. I see so many of you who are in need of a change in spiritual direction. That is why the areas of life seem unsettled. It is for your good that I disrupt comfortable patterns. If things stayed the same, you would not press in to know my will. Receive this word in the name of your Lord. Too long the spirit of negligence has lingered. By my authority, I command it to leave. Even now, I am moving upon your heart. It is the spirit of bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness that have held you emotionally incarcerated. But I set you free this moment. There is a child of God here. I can see you have built walls around your heart and mind. You feel all is against you. It isn't so. A spirit of paranoia and suspicion came, oppressing you, but my power will set you free, restoring souls again. Begin giving thanks for this freedom now. Get ready for sweeping change, for I am going to overhaul huge areas of your life. Much is going to come to a screeching halt that I haven't okayed. You have prayed to know my will and to align with it. Because your hunger and humility, I'm going to answer your prayer. Things are going to shift as I put things in the right order. My child, if troubles have come knocking lately at your door, don't be disheartened. Do not hearken to the voices of fear or insecurity. Just keep moving on the path ahead that I ordained for you. I know in the moment that attacks feel very overwhelming, but know my perfect plan is unraveling. Yes, I'll get you through every one of these in due time. You have been exhausted by the battles. Take heart and know that I see your struggle. No doubt, what you are carrying seems too heavy to bear alone. You may be at the point where you're ready to give up all hope, but don't believe those lies. You were made to persevere. It is my divine power that strengthens you. Together, we will defeat the enemy surrounding you. I will bring restorative peace back into your soul once more. Well, the storm is going to pass, and in its place will be a mighty outpouring of my blessings. I'm taking you to new heights, which you've only glimpsed in your dreams. That old season of weeping and wilderness wanderings is coming to an end. Trust in my timing. Keep hoping for what's ahead, expecting what I'll do. Your prayers came before me like sweet incense. They delight my heart. Soon your faith will bloom in unwavering confidence in the promise, I answer when you call. For no request is too big for the one speaking all of creation into existence. Rest, secure, knowing I hold your very life safely in the palm of my hand. Nothing escapes my notice. Be silent and still. Patiently wait to see my salvation revealed. The first light of dawn breaks into the darkness. Joy comes in the morning. You shall see, at break of day, why I permitted the delays and detours. You will recognize them as my loving refiner's fire, which cleansed your faith and prepared you for amazing blessings yet to come. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I see when you bend humbly at my throne, though so unworthy you may feel. Remember, I delight over you. I rejoice over you. Come to me, weary and heavy laden. Lay your cares upon my hands. There is no need to carry what I can bear for you. The many burdens weighing upon your shoulders were never meant for you to carry alone. I want to lift you high above the swirling chaos. I am to be your rock of stability when everything in your life shifts and shakes. The world will rage, kingdoms will crumble, but my faithful promises endure forever. Feel my peace that goes beyond human understanding. Be still and know that I am God. Banners of victory wave over your life. You are victorious because I have already won the victory on your behalf. Salvation belongs to our God. So rise now with hope in your heart, high in praise. Sing praise unto my name, for I alone am worthy of glory and honor. That breakthrough you've been crying out for, it's nearer than you can even imagine. Redemption is on you to get out of that pit of despair. Let your lips tell of the goodness that is come unto thee. Yea, although the circumstances still look pretty grim, I will begin to bless the God who has turned your mourning into dancing. That season of wilderness wanderings has come to an end. Your promised land lies just ahead. You will finish this race well by my sustaining grace. For I am continually renewing your strength so that you can mount up with wings as eagles. Remember, regardless of whatever opposition is poised against you, victory is sure for whomsoever will choose to trust in me. My child, you are sealed and covered by my blood. No weapon will ever prosper against you. The thoughts of the enemy cannot outthink me, neither are they able to accomplish a reversal of what I have declared over your life. Have this as your comfort. Yes, I will never leave nor forsake you. Even when loved ones turn away, I am constant. I am your help in times of trouble. Cry out to me and I will answer. There may be those misunderstanding my ways around you, speaking piercing words to your heart, but don't lose hope and never question my love. Above the noise and confusion, my voice whispers gentle words to heal your soul. Listen for my quiet guidance, leading you along peaceful waters. That churning anxiety within will grow still and calm once more. You are safely hidden beneath my wings of comfort and protection. Abide in the refuge of my presence. I lift you up out of churning floodwaters. I set your feet upon a rock. You can now take confident steps, boldly declaring my promises. You shall rise and increase against the powers of darkness, for no evil can stand in the light and the truth of God's word. You are more than a conqueror by my blood and your testimony. You shall fulfill every ordinance that I have ordained concerning your life. Behold, I do a new thing right now. Rivers in the desert, streams in the wasteland. I declare them open before you. And when you're unsteady and don't know the road ahead, my peace shall comfort you. I'll direct your steps along the highway of holiness. Follow me wholeheartedly, trusting that I know through the wilderness the way to go. I'm able to part seas and move mountains. With me, nothing's impossible. Just one step of obedience at a time. You don't have to see the whole road ahead. My grace is sufficient for the moment. Don't depend on your own insight, but check with me on everything you do. Then I will make your crooked path straight. Whatever tomorrow may bring, I am there preparing the way. Fear not, I have charged my angels concerning you. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. You are valuable in my eyes. I delight in you. All the enemies, all the tribulations that come and rise up, cannot drown my peace, which shall flow like a river into your soul. Come to me, feel my perfect love that casts out all fear. Rest in my promises, my timing, my purpose. Your breakthrough is coming. I know you've been crying out to me for answers. You want to be able to know what the future holds. Now listen, because I'm speaking. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Rest and avoid the nagging feeling that you have to know everything. I will direct your steps following my purpose for you. While you commit your way to me, shall your righteousness shine forth like the dawn, a new day of promise? There are attacks from the enemy that try to hold you back through deception and false visions, but my light dispels all darkness. The blood of Jesus breaks every curse and spell. You are safe in my hands because I am your deliverer and protector. Get freedom now to step into your destiny. For some, I am recalibrating your spiritual vision. During times of isolation and a breach of relationship, I am repairing you. My rivers of living water shall flow once again through you. Do not give up your heart. Cry out to me, and I will answer. Our fellowship is not broken. I am here, nearer than your next breath, desiring only that you should seek me, and I will rekindle once again for you the fire within. Here's someone reaching out for a little direction in her life. Now look upon me with assurance. The path will not be shown entirely, but step by step. As you walk in humble obedience, things that have risen to the surface to distract you are going to be removed. My Spirit shall guide you into all truth, wisdom, and understanding. Receive this word, your Lord saying unto you, in the coming days, set your heart toward the seeking of my will above all else. Come before me with a serious heart, focusing. Treat it not like it's a game. Your going through empty motions shows the real cry of your heart to know me more. As you make our relationship a priority in your life, I will open your spiritual eyes so that you can see and perceive in new ways. Revelations and insights will unfold. You will gain clarity for the journey ahead. Get ready for this new season of closeness, beginning now. The schemes of darkness that try to wrap themselves around you are going to lose their grip. Their contracts are canceled. Their assignments over you are revoked. You are untouchable, sealed by the blood of Jesus. Walk in that authority given to you. Speak to the powers of evil and tell them to flee. Be free from every chain and walk in joyful freedom. Some of you need to release control and let me move on your behalf. You have grasped, holding on too tight, trying to orchestrate for yourself. I am ways higher than you. Release your need to understand everything. Give me full access in every area of your life and watch what I will do. How I long to display my power through willing vessels. When you act according to my times and purposes and not your own, then you will see breakthrough. There is someone here who feels far from me, yet I have never left your side. I will turn your heart towards me. It's never too late. Just that first step, and I'll sprint to meet you. My arms remain open wide. Tears fill my eyes at the thought of our reconciliation. I am ready to welcome you home. I will restore our relationship, stronger than ever. We can resume where we left off. My mercies are new every morning. When the circumstances seem to weigh heavier than usual upon one's heart, then let this be what one clings to. Victory is assured for those who put their trust in me. Take my hand and watch as I lead you out into the valley of shadows. My divine power has given you everything pertaining to life and godliness. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Every promise I have spoken shall come to pass. What I ordain cannot be reversed or undone. My plans will prosper, and my purpose will prevail. There is a parent in the house feeling overwhelmed tonight. Your weariness runs deep, but I see your heart. I know you are doing your best. Come, lay your head upon my shoulder, because I will bear your burdens and supply every need. It's not in trying harder, it's in trusting me more. Together, we will slay the giants that mock you, and together silence the voices of condemnation and fear. I'll deliver you from false responsibility that weighs on you so heavily upon your back. Strength and wisdom shall be your portion as you release the reins unto me. My empowering presence is flooding your heart at this moment. Receive it, beloved one. So many are the battles you have faced, yet here you stand, against all odds. Your flame was not quenched, the winds did not blow you out. You stand as a witness to my grace, which kept you sustained. I know how hard the road has been. Sometimes you couldn't go on, and now you can look back and see my hand leading you through all that. I promised I wouldn't leave you. Take comfort, I'm right there with you, my dear child. Embark on a journey to deepen your love for Jesus with us. Click the Join button to become part of our community and gain access to exclusive teachings and fellowship opportunities. Let's walk together, nurturing our faith and grace. This can be very discouraging when the whole world seems to be at one's throat, but do not believe those lying words. I have not forgotten or forsaken you. I am going to work something good for you right now. What the enemy meant for bad is going to be turned for your good. Just stay close to me, nestled under the refuge of my everlasting arms. I will soon turn those very same tears of sorrow into tears of joy. Laugh will return to your lips. To others, I am sending an end to a difficult season. I will close this draining chapter. Take my hand and let me walk you into this new story I am writing. The pages are blank. The promise is ready to be written on those pages. But we can't go if you hold on to the past. Release all regret, anger, and disappointment into my hands. I know the pain was very deep, but it is I who will bathe and cleanse your scars with my healing touch. Therefore, standing before you is immeasurable joy. Breaking forth is in sight. Fix your eyes upon me, author and finisher of your faith. I will bring to completion that good work that I began. Do not listen to any condemning, self-questioning, or fearful words. Set your mind on things above, not earthly limitations. With me, nothing is impossible. Rivers in the desert are opening before you. Streams are flowing in the wastelands. Even when you feel weak and battle-weary, I renew your strength. You will soar with wings like eagles, carried aloft by my Spirit's wind. I am taking you higher, my beloved child. You may feel stretched to your breaking point. Life's burdens come to overload you, but remember that I weigh out your lot. No burden becomes yours without first being passed through my commission. I only permit the burdens to come that will mold your character into the image of my Son, Christ. Each load is carefully chosen to strengthen and refine you for greater works. But on days when the way feels unbearable, look to me, your burden bearer. My grace shall be sufficient unto thee, for thee to come through in triumph. At the end of the day, the assaults are vain, for your victory is already in my hands. Each day put on my invincible armor, my word as your shield and sword. In the most intimate of worship, let my healing presence be your strength. Just keep trusting my faithfulness. The battle is mine. All you need to do is rest in my love. My precious child, you are never alone. Even when loved ones misunderstand and there is so much criticism all around, I am standing beside you. Be very attentive, as sometimes it will seem that it is my voice only rising from the feverish clamor besetting you. Come away with me to a quiet place where you and I can be alone. Lay back, lie down in my presence, and let me take you in my arms. Here in the warmth and protection of my love, you will find healing. All those anxious churnings and heavy burdens upon your spirit will dissolve. Go in peace now, assured of this, I will not fail you. We shall walk this road together, every mile, until you cross your finish line with joy. Do not give up hope, your breakthrough is near. The attacks that have entered your mind have been ceaseless, But I have not left you to fight these alone. By the power of my name, you are free. No weapon formed against you will prosper. In Jesus' blood, every curse and spell that would gain mastery is broken. You are mine. I am restoring peace and joy to your soul. Receive my perfect love that casts out all fear. Everything I do is true and righteous. And now, when you give the outcome into my hands, you'll know that I work all things together for good for you. Let go of needing to see the big picture. Let me write your story one page at a time. The author and perfecter of your faith, I know the end. Oh, what a glorious ending I have in store. Keep your eyes upon me as we walk this way. They have them spiritually darkened, but I say that mine just see better now more than ever before. You call for renewed eyes to see and renewed ears to hear, and I will restore your mind, reviving your spirit, so that you can open your eyes to things unknown. There are revelations on the horizon just waiting for you, but they require a bold faith that believes before seeing. Take my hand and walk with me into the unknown. My spirit moves upon deep waters. Those among you who are, perhaps, ensnared by fruitless routines, be aware that I can part seas and move mountains on your behalf. Yield control, but lose the need to know how and when. Allow full access into all areas. The time you wait when my timing and purposes are all right, whereby you shall see that my mighty hand is still moving, working above all you ask or even imagine by your eyes. My power is made perfect in willing vessels. Release the reins to me and watch what I will do. Though seasons of spiritual drought may come, our bond is never broken. I am waiting for you to seek me wholeheartedly. A small movement back towards me gladdens my heart. The distance you see is only an illusion, for nothing separates you from my love. If only you would turn your heart back to me, I will even run to embrace you. Reconciliation and restoration have already been purchased at the cross. Come back right now and see our relationship stronger than ever. Rest, therefore, beneath my wing of comfort and protection for those trodden down with cares at every side. Though the world rages, I am your rock of stability and peace. Deliverance is of the Lord alone. My divine power has given us everything needed for life and godliness. Victory is assured for those who have put their trust in me. Look to me as your divine source of strength. Hope in my faithfulness, not earthly limitations. What I have spoken over you will come to pass. My ordained purpose will prevail. There are some here barely keeping their head above water, being smacked around by the current of the demands. Your weariness runs deep, but striving harder is not the answer. True help and provision come when you exchange fear for faith, letting go of control to me once more. I see your heart. I know your limits. Allow me to carry some of those loads that feel too heavy for you to carry alone. I will give wisdom and empowerment with supernatural strength. I truly will, to the refreshing of my rivers of living water within you. Let yourself be refilled in my presence when you feel you're stretched too thin. For some here, I'm closing a very painful chapter in your life. It is time to close the book and trust me to write the next. Though the sting remains, take comfort in my promise to turn mourning into joy. Scars may not disappear, but my healing touch will make them into symbols of victory. I know it has been a long journey. Many a time you could not see your way just to take another step forward. But my grace upheld you then and continues to do so now. Your cry of heartache tears will turn soon to tears of delight, and laughter will flow unbridled again. Keep your eyes only on me. I am not only the author, but the perfecter of your faith story. Take my hand and watch and see what I will do. Nothing is impossible with me. Even in the times when the road ahead seems uncertain, my peace will be your comforter. Through you, my streams give water in the wilderness. Rivers flow in the wasteland. Streams flow in the desert places to replenish you. I know the way through the wilderness. Follow me wholeheartedly and watch what I will do. My child, precious to me, you feel the blows of adversity and the sting of injustice. I do know your pains, but remember no burden comes your way apart from my consent and care. I only let through what refines your character for you to become an image of me. When the going gets steep, lean on me as your burden bearer. I have sufficient grace that can carry you to victory. Come close to me, and what was meant to hurt you will become tools forged for good. There are prodigal sons and daughters who have gone a long way off, but it isn't too late to turn your heart back to me. I sit here in expectation. If only you will take that first step homeward, I will run to embrace you. My forgiveness knows no bounds. We can pick up where we left off, for my mercies are new every morning. Just come any way you are, child of love. Don't bother tidying up to come see me. My blood has done its job to make you clean, whole, and accepted. Leave the past in the past. All that matters is right now. This moment is nothing but reconciliation and building our relationship from scratch. Let us begin anew today. For all those who feel that they have been stranded running on an endless treadmill of dutiful religious motions, the time is now ripe for a renewal of spiritual vision. You cannot keep going through all those motions and still try to fill the emptiness within you. Soul dryness sets in when you lose sight of me, yet I never move, waiting for you to come looking for me. We aren't disconnected. Come back to me now with a sincere heart, not just empty words. Above all else, know me. When you come close to me, I will disclose secrets and shed light upon decisions and directions for your way forward. Prepare yourself for a fresh infusing of revelation and power. The attack of the enemy, who has come to kill, steal, and destroy, is going to be released from your life. Every evil assignment against you is broken. The blood of Jesus breaks every curse, hex, spell, or vow over you. You are untouchable, sealed by my redeeming blood. Walk in the authority that I have given you. Command the powers of darkness to flee, break free from chains that have bound you, and rise to walk in joyful freedom. There's somebody out there, crying themselves to sleep every single night, but I watch your tears and hear your prayers. Bring your burdens to me, for I shall give you rest. Together, we shall slay the giants one by one. My strength shall be shown as perfect in your weakness. Where you lack, I am able. Allow me to be the type of provider, sustainer, and protector you and your family need. As you release anxieties to me, my peace shall guard your mind and heart. You're not alone in this fight. Victory is assured for those who put their trust in me. Child of mine, my beloved one, a breakthrough is coming that shall be all-changing, but it does require eyes of faith fixed upon me alone. I am the author and the perfecter of your story. The pen is yet in my hand. Nothing is impossible with me. And when the way has seemed uncertain, my peace there has been to comfort. Though seasons have seemed bleak, new life is budding. Watch what I will do as you continue to hope in me. You feel assaulted on all sides and can barely stand against the onslaught. Your weariness I see, your limitation I know. When what's heaped on top of you is too much to bear, remember you were never created to carry it alone. Come to me and find my grace sufficient to get you through. I will turn trials meant for your harm into tools forged for your good. You will come out victorious. My child, you feel so misunderstood and criticized on every side. But do not lose hope or question my love. Listen for that still small whisper of my spirit to rise above hurtful words. Come away with me to a quiet place where we can meet. Just be still and let yourself be enveloped again by my love. Feel my arms, wrapped in comfort, enfold you once more. This is where you will heal and get some perspective beyond limitation. Now go in peace, for I'm going to return your sorrow to joy. So many times, after a breakdown comes a breakthrough. Just hang in a little bit longer as this moment passes by. Remember the words that I spoke over you. Let them sink deep in, like roots which bloom in their time. There are treasures of wisdom lying in here that you are to meditate on. Listen to the truths resonating within your spirit. Let them cast out all doubt and fear. You are loved with an everlasting love. My plans for you stand firm. I am making all things new. The old is gone, the new has come. Walk in freedom and joy this day. Your steps are ordered, and your path secure in my hands. Be assured that I go before you to prepare the way. We will finish this race, and we will satisfy every purpose together, my dear. Let your heart take courage. Victory lies ahead. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Amen.